You've done this before. It's late. The house is quiet. You sit down after a day that felt a little too long, a little too loud. You look at your cat, perched on the arm of the sofa or curled on the rug, and you just start talking. Not in a serious way, not like you would with a colleague or a friend, just talking. You recount the meeting that went nowhere, the person who cut you off in traffic, or maybe you're just whispering nonsense about how soft their fur is. And your cat? They just sit there, watching you. Those wide, unblinking eyes tracking your every move. Their ears twitch, rotating like tiny satellite dishes, catching every syllable. In that moment, it feels like they get it, like somehow, across the vast divide between species, they understand. But what is actually happening behind those glowing pupils? Welcome to the Bipedal Cat Bureau, where we decode the hidden language of the feline mind. Today, we're peeling back the layers of science to answer the question, when your cat listens, what are they actually thinking? As it turns out, your cat isn't just hearing noise. They are performing a complex neurological analysis of your soul. And once you understand the data they're collecting, you will never look at your conversations the same way again. Chapter 1, The Brain That Lights Up. Only for you. Let's start with the biggest misconception in the pet world, the idea that cats are aloof or don't care about our voices. Science has officially debunked this. Researchers at the University of Tokyo found that cats can distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's with near-perfect consistency. But here is the fascinating part. When your voice hits your cat's auditory cortex, it doesn't just register as sound, it activates the reward pathways in their brain. To your cat, your voice is a biological trigger for safety and pleasure. A stranger could say the exact same words, in the exact same pitch, and your cat's brain would remain largely neutral. But when you speak, their brain lights up. They also possess what scientists call cocktail party processing. Just like you can hear your name mentioned across a noisy party, your cat's brain actively filters out the hum of the refrigerator, the TV, and the wind outside to isolate the specific vocal pattern that belongs to you. They aren't just passively hearing you, they are actively seeking you in the noise. 2. Emotional contagion, the soul reader. Here is the truth. Your cat processes how you say something long before they process what you are saying. They are masters of frequency. That slight, almost imperceptible tension in your throat when you're stressed, they catch it. That soft, rhythmic lilt when you're relaxed, they feel it. This is called emotional contagion. Your cat's amygdala, the brain's emotional center, is wired to mirror yours. Before we go deeper into how they read your face, I want to check something with the Bipedal Cat Bureau community. Have you ever had one of those days where you didn't say a word, but your cat knew you were off and stayed by your side? If you've experienced that silent support, drop a yes or a wah in the comments. It helps us understand just how deep these bonds go. When you speak, you're broadcasting your emotional state. If you are anxious, your cat isn't thinking about your words. They are thinking, the pack leader is unsettled. Should I be worried too? This is why they sometimes disappear when the house is tense. They are responding to the instability of your energy. Number 3, they know more than just their name. We all know cats recognize their names, but recent studies have revealed something even more shocking. In multi-cat households, cats don't just know their own name, they know the names of the other cats too. When researchers called out the name of a housemate, the cats would frequently look toward that specific cat. They have mapped the social structure of your home. Your voice is the GPS they use to navigate this map. Depending on how much you talk to them, your cat builds an internal mental dictionary of 20 to 200 words. These aren't commands like a dog's sit or stay. They are contextual anchors. When you say dinner, bed, or no, they don't just hear a sound. They see a mental image of the outcome. They are constantly updating this dictionary every time you speak. Chapter 4. Why that baby voice actually works. Do you use that high-pitched, slightly embarrassing cat voice? Don't be ashamed. At the Bipedal Cat Bureau, we call this cat-directed speech. Research in France has shown that cats respond significantly more to this tone than to normal adult conversation. But here's the catch. It only works if it's you. If a stranger uses that voice, the cat usually ignores it. Why? Because that high frequency mimics the sounds kittens use to communicate with their mothers. By using that voice, you are triggering an ancient maternal bonding circuit in their brain. You aren't being ridiculous. You're using a biological fast pass to their heart. They are thinking, this is my human. This is my family. I'm safe here. 5. The morning ritual and amp. The power of questions. Have you noticed that your cat is most talkative or attentive in the morning? There's a neurological reason for this. After 4 to 8 hours of separation while you sleep, a cat's brain is highly sensitized to your vocalizations. This is their reunion ritual. When you say good morning, in that groggy, half-awake voice, you're reestablishing the social contract. To them, that first morning chat is the most important conversation of the day. It confirms that the world is still okay. And here is a pro tip for all cat owners. Ask them more questions. Studies indicate that cats show increased cognitive attention when humans use an upward, interrogative inflection, the way your voice goes up at the end of a sentence. When you ask, "Are you hungry?" instead of saying, "It's dinner time," their brain shifts from passive listening to active participation. Questions tell your cat that their presence matters. It builds their confidence and reduces their baseline stress. They might not give you an answer in English, but their brain is thinking, I am being consulted. I am part of this. So, the next time you're sitting in the dark, pouring your heart out to a creature that seems to be daydreaming about a moth, remember this. Your voice is more than just communication, it is regulation. 10 minutes of calm conversation with your cat can actually lower their heart rate and improve their immune function. Your voice is the safest sound they know. They may not understand the plot of your work drama, but they understand the person telling it. They hear the love, the fatigue, and the bond that connects you. So keep talking, even when they ignore you, even when they walk away. Because to them, your voice is the sound of home. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the feline mind, make sure to subscribe to the Bipedal Cat Bureau. We've got plenty more mysteries to uncover. I'm Nacho. I'll see you in the next one.